Copyright disclaimer under Section 107 of the Copyright Act 1976. Allowance is made for fair use for purposes such as criticism, comment, news reporting, teaching, scholarship, and research. Fair use is a use permitted by copyright statute that might otherwise be infringing. Disclaimer: the views and opinions expressed in this video and on the Ambitiously the Podcast YouTube channel do not necessarily reflect the opinion of our and Ambitiously the Podcast YouTube channel. All topics are for entertainment purposes only. TVMA, viewer discretion is advised. All commentary is alleged.
What if the background music in your business could do more than just fill silence? What if it could actually increase sales, build customer loyalty, and define your brand? Our mission is simple: to help businesses like yours succeed by harnessing the strategic power of sound. We believe the right music can be a game changer, and we're going to prove it. Is your business's sound as unique as your brand? Find out how Ambitiously Entertainment can help you create the perfect atmosphere.
Tired of financial headaches? Are late nights spent balancing books instead of building your business? You need Labora Lee Bookkeeping. We take the stress out of your finances. Labora Lee Bookkeeping offers expert solutions for all your needs: precise bookkeeping, efficient payroll, and comprehensive tax preparation. We empower small businesses with accurate financial insights, helping them make smart decisions and achieve greater profitability. Stop stressing and start succeeding. Contact Labora Lee Bookkeeping today for a free financial assessment. That's Labora Lee Bookkeeping. Get back to business.
Hey, hey. Welcome to the show. Welcome. It is me, your girl Labora Lee, aka Cat Lee Woo. And you have now tuned in to Ambitiously the Podcast. We have. Today, my friends, today, my friends, is the wiretap. We have a case that we've been skimming through, going through. And I would like to I want to finish this one because it's interesting. I want to see where it goes, but we'll talk about that in a minute. if you read the title of the show, then maybe you get an idea what we're talking about. But if not, I'll explain it in a few minutes. Um, but while we're doing that, let me say a few things before we get started. So the first thing is, listen, I'm about to play something too because it helps me out a little bit. Join the conversation. I'm gonna put that on the screen though. I am gonna put that on the screen. Join the conversation. Join the conversation. Listen here. Let me show y'all. I can't show you the way I would like to with that on the screen. So let me take that off real quick. Let me show y'all something. There are a million ways. So just take the time, handle your business. Now, what I was saying is join the conversation. You could do that by hitting us up 443-551-5963. Yeah, 443-551-5963. Listen, I gotta stop changing numbers. Anyway, normal stuff. You like to talk to us, hit us up, contact at ambitiouslyent.com. Contact at ambitiouslyent.com, or you can hit up our Gmail account, ambitiouslythepodcast at gmail.com. Also, I meant to say you can drop a comment, it'll be on the screen. Text, I'll read it out loud. You call in, you log on in. All right, those are the things you need to know. Check out our website, www.ambitiouslyent.com, www.ambitiouslyent.com. And this is very important. You need to do this for me always. That ain't even what I wanted up there. Hit the wrong. Every subscription that we can get, and we greatly appreciate those. Do that, handle that business. Um, and yeah, the rest I'll get to later. Okay. Yes, thank you, Doc. It is time for the wiretap. There's so much to get into. You ready, babe? All right. I'm about to bring my partner good in the building. We have to get back to this case and be in sleuth mode per as usual. Okay? Per usual. Let's go. Hi, Doc, babe.
Kat, how you doing today?
I try to sound a little suspenseful. We need
Oh,
to get back into this document.
are you suspicious like spoof mode or like how are you doing today? We got a serious case we're about to indulge in.
Oh my gosh. I don't know if I it's a serious case, but it's almost like a dark comedy.
Mm, more dark than comedy.
Dark comedies have no range. They just are what they are. They're dark and they're comedy. They have their funny moments, but they have some really fucked up. Excuse me. Pardon me. I'm sorry. They have their really messed up moments. That's the lovely thing about the title of a dark comedy. It's not gonna be all funny. It's gonna be some gray area somewhere in there.
Yes. And this one has a lot
I
more questions
promise.
than why.
This lady is in that case. Anyway, so if you don't know what we're talking about, we are talking about this case um, placed by this young lady named Demori Headley. And her mother happens to be the CEO of Rock Nation. And her case is against her mama. Now, so far in this case, from what we have read, her mama is crazy. I don't know
Very
how
much so.
else to word it. And she's crazy. Overbearing, controlling. She even give you mommy dearest
Hmm. Hmm.
to the max. She's just a lot of no. A lot of big capital letter N-O. A lot of no. She's a lot of no. And so we are getting back into this case. Now, last we spoke, Child, last we spoke, it was a conversation about Desiree, that's the mama from Rock Nation, the CEO of Rock Nation, hiring lawyers to pretend as if they were representing Demori.
Yeah.
That's what we last spoke about. Um, Demori said this. This is her case. Now, at Desiree's direction, Brent Schwartz, we spoke of him before, tried to convince prosecutors to charge Javon with human trafficking, although there was no legal basis to do so. They even trying to get them to trump up charges on this girl's husband.
Yes. Crazy.
Okay, so if you don't know who Javon is Demori's husband. Things have been done against him as well. This is what we're talking about. Um, so they try to they just do some crazy stuff. But this excerpt we're about to read is taken from an email that Brett Schwartz sent to the prosecutor in Javon's misdemeanor battery case. And it says, as a result of this, I'm tired of these lawyers. You know what? Lawyers make me sick. I'm sorry. Really?
Type of Blackburn.
Nah, he make me sick too. You want to get this? You want to get this doc real quick? This
All right. The excerpt. All right. So this says, as a result of the arduous history of manipulation, I will be reaching out to ASA, the Assistant State's Attorney, Nicholas Chavez, and or ASA Brenda Mezick, who is the chief of the Human Trafficking Unit, to request they investigate and pursue felony charges against Mr. Hadley for human trafficking. At the very least, both have been copied.
why? Why is this a thing? And then you know this a scumbag lawyer because why would you participate in
Yes,
such felonious behavior?
unless the bag was good. That's the only thing. If you are willing to risk your bar, your license, I forgot what lawyers get. But if you're
Bar,
willing to
yeah,
risk that
bar, yeah,
to take money or become a client of nobody you've spoken directly to, and then write these emails to chump up charges against somebody that you didn't look into it yourself, you just blindly accepting this stuff. I'm assuming you're getting a nice, pretty penny for this.
yeah. You gotta be. But then again, remember she is the CEO of Rock Nation, so he gotta be getting a nice bag. You feel me? Like I couldn't imagine him doing this without a nice, you know, briefcase sitting in front of his face. He probably was like, "Don't pay me, don't wire it to my account. Pay me in cash." You feel me? Type of
Something.
situation.
But I'm
Because this,
like, if this is your career, this is your livelihood, why would you want to risk it for something that I don't it just makes no sense to me. Even from the counselor, the earlier counselor and stuff, like, why are you risking what you actually do for your living to because once then when this all gets played out, your name is attached to this. Say, wait, you did this
right,
fraudulently?
right,
That's just weird. But
and like if you are a counselor or a therapist or something of that nature, now you're going up for jobs, and they're like, "No, we heard about you."
yep, we know what you were attached to. We see the case that you were you doing this in all honesty? Were you doing this with regards to
Mhm.
how you were trained to do it, or you were just doing it because somebody was paying you a nice hefty
Yeah,
bag?
no, We'll pass. Next, please. Next.
For real,
Like that's
for
how
real.
I imagine that going because there's no way I would want to hire you after this. And it's not a small like person. It's somebody who's a big person in the corporate world. You feel me? That's hiring you to do this mischievous activity.
Mhm.
Um. So anyway, there was absolutely no basis for anyone to pursue felony charges against Javon for human trafficking. Duh. There's no basis for anything. that has Desiree written on it. Desiree was simply using her money, power, and influence to prevent the Headleys from being together. And if that's really all it was behind, like just to stop them from being together, you're an evil, wicked witch. Like let that girl learn from her own. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
That's one thing I do as a mom. I can speak on this. Um, it's some things that I definitely warn my daughter a lot about everything. I talk to her about like, listen here, let me tell you about the world. But at the same time, I also understand that something she gonna have to make her own decisions at some point in time, and she gonna have to make her own freaking mistakes, and that includes in the matters of the heart.
Mhm.
You feel me? My mom couldn't have told me too much about who I'm in love with. I had to learn. Oh, he's a okay, gossip. He's a jerk. You feel
Okay.
me? He's a jerk. I had to learn that for myself, but she couldn't tell me that he was a jerk. She was like, "Yeah," you know what I mean? Like it just doesn't work like that. So the fact that you going to these lengths to try to sabotage their relationship is just disgusting.
And these are grown adults.
Right. Who have been together since high school. So obviously they love each other. Hooker. Hooker is not a cuss word. I could say hooker. Um, so Desiree even contacted the prosecutor directly using her Rock Nation business email. Not the business email, Desiree. You are out of control. You are really, really first of all, you horrible at this cloning phone things. Because you pinging in New York when her phone is in Miami. You horrible at this. The least you could
Mhm.
have did was clone a phone and then had it in Miami with the private investigators and then had them send you. You're a horrible, horrible bad lady.
Horrible bad lady.
A horrible villain. Like she's a horrible, horrible villain. She's the world's dumbest villain.
Damn. World's dumbest. Sheesh.
Yeah, you remember that whole show that had the world's dumbest.
Yeah.
She is the dumbest villain I ever seen in my life. I'm glad I never met her. If I met her, I'd say it to her face, "You are the world's dumbest villain I ever seen." Because first of all, you cloning phones. It's pinging at Rock Nation at the building. Not only is it pinging in New York, but it's pinging in the building at
Yep.
Rock Nation. That's one. She's seen you do that to other people so you can get some intel about what's going on in the industry. That's two. Okay? So she knows
Mhm.
you.
No doubt.
She find devices and things in her luggage and in her household. And you provided to the police all the evidence that you're doing all of this illegally.
Mhm.
And now we got you sending messages to the prosecutor from your Rock Nation business account, email account.
Yep.
This
She
girl,
made the dots easy.
oh man, she made my life with the dot so easy. Like I don't even feel like she making me jump into my sleuth bag today.
She just put it all out there. Here you go.
She's not like she's just giving it to me. And sometimes I like to get in my Sherlock bag. Dang, Desiree. Shoot.
Too
Anyway,
much money, power, and influence. All the
oh
money,
my
power, and influence. They
God.
said it.
So after the prosecutor told Desiree and Brett that she could not charge Devon, Desiree asked the prosecutor to impromptu extend the case. Why? For what? You horrible villain.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. She is a horrible villain. Oh my gosh. So extend the case. So Desiree wanted to keep Javon on edge. Would you like to grab that
Yes.
email?
So from Desiree Perez, sending from her position at Rock Nation, S. Carter Enterprises, dated February 1st, 2024, at 6:38 p.m. I don't know how long or how often she worked, but this apparently came from a company phone. It says, right, perhaps even postponing and saying they are investigating whatever they feel they can say so that he at least stays on edge. So this is literally a mental mind play.
Mine, can I cuss that?
I think so. Yeah, I think yeah, we should be able to. Yeah,
This is a mind fuck.
yes, that's what I was gonna say. But yeah,
This is a mind fuck. First
it,
of all, the date, February 2024, that was not that long ago. Let's start with that. It's
mhm,
2025 right now.
mhm.
That was last year. That was last year. I mean, well,
Year and 6 months. A year and 6 months, basically.
that was not that long ago. Girl, why is you doing this? I keep telling you, you got other business to tend to, like the money. Where's the money? This is where the money going at. This is where the
Because
money. That's why they having money issues over at Rock Nation. Cause that's where the money going at. To the stupid shit. So unfortunately, the prosecutors agreed to Desiree's demand for more time, which ultimately allowed her to continue to wreak havoc on the headlines. Oh my
that
god!
is a crazy statement. The prosecutors agreed to her, but why though? Because it's like he blatantly saying so that he stays on edge. But if you already said we can't charge him with this, why would you agree? Like, well, all right, cool. It had to be something more there. I don't know what it is, but I think there's something more there.
Something. But then, so after this, it reads Desiree did just that. She did that. She did that. You want to take Desiree's third attempt at
Yes.
mental health evaluation?
So this is, as Kat said, Desiree's, excuse me, third attempt at a mental health evaluation. So on March 26, 2024, after the intervention with Victoria Hunter and training with Rachel Bernstein but failed, Desiree directed Natalie Anderson, a Rock Nation employee, to confront Demori's therapist, Dr. Luz Barrio, who Demori was seeing for grief counseling after her aunt died. This is crazy already, right here, y'all.
Mm.
You know she's actually going to some place for help for the passing of a family member. You're going to
She's
interrupt that.
already sad and grieving.
Yeah, but she's going to get a Rock employee to come and interrupt that. But so the employee was Natalie Anderson. Natalie Anderson presented Dr. Barrio with a fabricated audio recording of a woman screaming, "Don't," well, quote, "don't grape me." Switch the grape
What?
around.
I'm
Uh,
inclined to believe that that was an actress, really, but go ahead.
yeah, I mean, they said a fabricated audio. That means it was fake and it was a made up audio. So yeah, but that is over the line. Somebody thought about this
It
idea. Somebody came up with this idea.
is.
So,
Press Cat and VP Dot. My name is Cat Lee, and Cat Lee Will, and I approve this message. Yeah, let me give you a little.
oh,
You
I was
deserve one,
wondering where that came from. I was like, wait, what?
and you also deserve one of these. Yeah,
Let's go.
okay. Sorry, I gotta give it
So,
up. All right, but she is a horrible, horrible villain.
mhm.
But yeah, in the recording, Arima screaming, "Don't grape me." That was definitely an actress.
And that was heavily diabolical because your daughter is actually going to authentic, real counseling for the passing of her aunt. You're going to actually interrupt that with your just need to destroy her relationship or something. That is wild. That's
Mind
diabolical.
you,
You're gonna,
the aunt is somebody who raised her.
yeah.
Desiree did not.
Hmm.
Oh my gosh. All right. Um,
Oh, did you want me to go? Or
you can go to 65.
oh, jump to 65. Okay.
No, just read through 65.
Okay. So, at Desiree's discretion, Miss Anderson falsely claimed the recording was Javon graping Demori. Desiree wanted Dr. Barrio to believe that Demori had some type of mental health issue to capitalize on her threat to Baker Act Demori. Since Dr. Barrio was intimately familiar with Demori and had seen her on countless occasions, she knew that Demori had never been a threat to herself or others, was not in danger, and did not meet the Baker Act criteria. This is
So
they
there you
overreach,
go.
and this is the
Do
actual doctor doing their actual job. Like, no, I actually know
and
this
and
person.
applause to her. I promise you, because obviously you couldn't buy her Desiree
Hmm.
like you buy everybody else. She wasn't for it. And you know how many doctors then stuff somebody somewhere because their people's got money. Look at even the Kennedys. One of their daughters got put away because he had the money to do all kinds of fucked up shit to her, and they deemed her mentally unfit to live in society, and she was stuffed away to the side. When you got money, when they got money, they think that they could do whatever it is that they want to do, and
Yeah,
that's crazy. That's
but
insane.
I commend that doctor for actually doing what you're supposed to do. This does
Yeah.
not seem right. This does not sound right. I actually know my patient. Why would I? This makes no sense.
So,
Unlike everybody else.
so that y'all know where we at, though, the doctor refused to do Desiree's dirty work. After learning about Demori's false Baker Act, and as explained below, Dr. Barrio wrote a letter disputing Demori's supposed need for treatment and hospitalization. So y'all know, because we start talking and we don't fill them in all the time. So yeah, that's what happened. The doctor said, "Hell no," because we sent here like she did her job. Like she said, "Hell no, we won't go."
Hmm.
Hell no, we won't go. Well, she won't go to the hospital and be Baker acted today. But it's just fucked up. Oh, it's fucked up because it's like you going through all the means to try to
Yeah.
get this girl away from the boy. I mean, aren't you tired
Apparently
after
not.
all the time? It has to be exhausting.
I fear that this was probably outside of her doing her job for Rock Nation. Everything else was purely, solely, completely focused on what her daughter was doing and what Javon was doing and what she was trying to control, manipulate, change, disrupt, destroy, and tear apart.
Obsessed much? Like, obsessed much? That's
Mm.
insane. You want to read the doctor's letter? I love
Yes.
her. She cool with me. I like this doctor.
I do want to hit the footnote real quick. So
Oh,
the
go ahead.
lady that was Demori's aunt, there's a footnote that says the woman was not technically Demori's aunt. However, the woman played an integral role in raising Demori, including going to parent teacher conferences. So that was in basically your mom and stand place of your actual biological mom.
Like
So
I said, I don't care if we blood related or not. This lady raised this girl. Her mom did not.
yeah,
That's
so
everything I said a couple of few minutes ago.
yeah,
This lady raised. That's why she needed to go get. Like some things kind of are like self-explanatory, especially in this case. Whether it was, I didn't know that that wasn't her blood aunt, but regardless if it's blood aunt, neighborhood aunt, because we all got them. It's a lady around the neighborhood that been in your life all your life.
mhm.
Watched you come up from a little seed to a grown ass person. And they've been in your life. They had your back. They look out for you. They make sure you good. You need some food. They gonna make sure you eat. You need a place to sleep. They gonna make sure you got a roof over your head. We all got them, right? Um, but I know for a fact that her mom did not raise her because we already went through her mom's rap sheet
Mhm.
and how basically kind of told the story about how she got to New York. I mean, it's just, and then she get to New York and start doing busted shit. But anyway, get to the letter. To the letter.
All right. So this is the letter written from Demori's psychologist. It says, "To whom it may concern, I have been working with Ms. Demori Lopez since July of 2022, providing individual sessions. Throughout our therapeutic work, there has been no evidence of visual, auditory, or tactile hallucinations. She has consistently presented as intelligent and coherent. In addition, throughout our clinical work, I have not found reason to recommend hospitalization due to any suspected thought disorder. Regards, Dr. Luz Maria Barrio, or Barrio, licensed clinical physician, and is her MPI number basically."
We don't need all that. But I like her. That's my kind of doctor here. Cause she like,
It's her
no,
job.
I'm not getting ready to sign on for that fuck shit you got going on. Desiree. I'm not doing it. Why are you even doing this to this girl? She said about her aunt. Not about she not depressed. I mean, like she sad, so she would be a little bit depressed, but she not over the top. And the girl has never done any kind of things. She don't do them kind of things. She's not that kind of girl. So the fact that you keep trying to pull her, I bet you a glass of wine to get Demore loose.
Yeah, it seems like she doesn't with no drugs.
Right.
Assumption is no drinking. Uh, she was what? She had a vibrant job when she worked with a fake company that she did probably
Right.
real work for. And then what you said recently, you think she's like a nurse or a caregiver or some type.
Yeah, she is.
Yeah. So I mean, probably. I mean, I wouldn't say zero, but probably in the privacy of their own. Well, I can even say the privacy of their own home because their home wasn't private. But
Ever. When has it been? You got when they did move, then you had spies across the street. It's
yeah,
crazy work. Crazy work.
yeah.
So that's a race fourth and successful attempt to unlawfully. This is where she was successful. To unlawfully detain Demore. So on March 27, 2004, last year, after striking out with Dr. Barrio, Victoria Hunter and Rachel Bernstein, however you want to say it, you little hooker, I'm mad at you because you are a part of this bullshit. Desiree conspired with and likely paid Dr. Daniel Buber or Bobber.
Over. I think it's Bobber.
He's a boob.
He's a boob. All right.
He's a boob. He the small one, not even because boobs be. He the small one, small boob. Anyway, who works at Memorial Regional Hospital, a state-run facility, to wrongly commit Demore to a mental health facility under Florida's Baker Act statute. This crazy bitch,
Mm-hmm.
who doesn't write and her co-conspirators, plan is sickening. Yeah, you think? You think? Desiree hired private investigators Stephen Caddy, Jessica Caddy, James Fondo, sorry. I don't care about saying your names correctly. You're despicable people. All of the owners of Signon LLC to lure Demore to a marina in Dania Beach. Oh my gosh, you tricky, shisty bastards. I'm sorry. One of the Signon LLC investigators called Demore pretending to be a property owner who wanted to hire the Headley's landscaping company. Look, they even got their own company. Why are you
Mm-hmm.
messing with them? Um, Signon LLC placed a GPS tracker on Demore's car to follow her movements. A fact that James Fondo later admitted to the police on camera. Why are these people not arrested?
That would be my big question. It's one thing to get dropped from your job that you have that's a legal job because you did some questionable things for somebody for the money. But then it's like y'all basically, if I put this in, and this is not a lawyer talk, layman terms, y'all conspired to kidnap this person. That's what y'all did.
Right. Basically, kidnapped a grown ass woman. making her own money, living in her own house, living her own life with her own husband, just trying to live.
This would make for a good movie. I'm not gonna lie about that though.
It would. I
Because
think
it'd
that
be fucked
she
up.
need to sell her. Yeah, she need to either write the script and then go shop it around to some. Cause this is a fucking good. I hate to say it though. The people that's probably gonna pick it up is Lifetime.
Yeah, probably. Probably.
I
Because
don't
it's one
want
of
a
them weird
Lifetime
stories.
movie because Lifetime be doing the most sometimes.
You know what it remind me of in the back way because you said Lifetime. Remember that story, and it's a real story about the lady who kidnapped that girl, and she didn't have her Social Security. She was trying to get her student loan or whatever, and it happened in South Carolina and everything.
No, that's the one. Well, I don't know about. Well, it's a couple of them because it's the one. It's a couple of them.
But this is
Well,
they made it a Lifetime movie, but it's
I
based on a
know,
true
and it's
story. Yeah,
one with Kiki Palmer. She played the role, and that was about the girl named Carolina White, who
I think it might be that one.
she was from New York. She was kidnapped from a Harlem hospital. Then the lady stole her, took her to Connecticut. They lived there for a while, and then she wound up moving to Atlanta.
No, this is a different. This one happened in South Carolina, but the
That's
girl
enough. That's
basically.
why I said it's a couple of those type of stories because the other one I don't know if they made the date. I don't remember seeing the movie for that, but I know the other story is a young lady was stole from South Carolina. It was South Carolina, no, Florida, and taken to South Carolina. That was a young girl, but she ain't had no kids or nothing. She just was trying, like, basically transitioning to college
Yeah, and that
from
was the
high
one I remember
school.
because like, why don't I have a social security number? Why don't I have this? And I'm trying to go to
But
college, I'm trying to better
in
myself.
her story, in all fairness, from what she said happened, she said that the mom told her what happened. She just kind of brushed it off, so she already knew. In the other story, she didn't know.
No. But this is one of them weird, interesting things that I see why you said Lifetime would pick it up because your mother is destroying your life. You don't know what's going on. You don't, like I said before earlier when we talked the other day, you don't know who to trust.
Yeah,
They're setting her up for somebody that's thinking that the business that they have, the landscaping company, hey, we're gonna need your help here. Every phone call you get about business could be your mom trying to set you up. That
right.
is scary as
The
hell.
only person you can trust is your husband and your abuelo. You feel me?
Yeah,
You don't got nobody else to trust. You feel me? Like who else
but
can you trust? And he old. He a grandfather. He's old.
mhm,
He's sick himself. She was staying there to kind of like assist with his health. She lying on the uncle. The aunt died. Then you try to get the doctor that I'm going to see for my grieving period. Like that's like you. What kind of mom are you? And you are a most horrible villain because everybody's snitching on themselves.
yeah. But
Everybody involved.
that's the one part that I'm thinking like, damn, when you walk out your front door, you are already in an environment that you don't know what your mother is trying to do to you. It could
Right.
be from a fake police stop. It could be from, and that's what I said. Like I know her. I get why she's probably should win this because you're gonna be fully traumatized. There is nobody
Right.
you could trust because you can't trust your mom and anybody you interact with if it's not your significant other. Who the fuck do you trust?
Nobody. You
Like
can't trust nobody.
I wonder if she had an issue where she had to ask her actual psychiatrist, how do I really trust you? Shit.
But then that's when the doctor pulled out the letter like, look, listen here, bitch. You
Wait,
see
let me
this?
I'm on your side.
I told that bitch I wasn't with the shit. Not down with the shit.
Back.
Cause that's wrong. Um,
I thought that was
but
smooth
yeah, all
with
right,
you.
let's get these last couple ones out before we get to the love notes. So when Demore got close to the marina for the business meeting, James Fondo, a former police officer, asked the police to respond on the side of the road near the marina. What? Why? I'm just pulling up. The two officers from Broward County Sheriff's Department arrived at approximately 5:40 p.m. Damn it, and it's the evening. I could be at home kicking it with my husband. Let him smack my cheeks. You just mad because you can't see it no more because you're not inside my house. You could do that at granddaddy house. You can't do that at my house. But anyway, James Fondo told the officers that Dr. Bobber, but I'm gonna call him a boob. Dr. Boob was waiting at the marina and was going to Baker Act Demore. It is important to note that James Fondo said that Dr. Boob is going to Baker Act Demore even before he ever met her. How does that even work? You don't even know me. You never met me a day in your life. And so you just automatically are going to do it, even though you've never met me. I've never seen you as a patient, none of that. Like, you haven't even done an evaluation and know that I'm supposed to be Baker acted. That's crazy. He should lose his license. He should not be able to practice medically ever again because he's a boob.
Hmm. I agree.
Now, in other words, Dr. Boob had no factual basis to initiate a Baker Act because he had never evaluated what I just said, Demore, beforehand. At that point, he had not even seen her in person. You fucking boob, excuse me. But since Desiree hired, conspired, and or paid Dr. Boob to commit Demore under the Baker Act statute, he was going to do exactly just that, no matter the circumstances. And when Demore arrived to the marina, James Fondo, Stephen and Jessica Caddy, and Dr. Boob and the police confronted her. And we're going to stop it right there because Dr. Boob is pissing me off. I hope they take your medical licenses. I don't know how many you got, but I hope they take them all, Jack. I hope you get fired from your job. You don't deserve that job. You don't know what to do with it. They need to hire that other lady, the lady, her doctor. She seems like an upright citizen.
Yeah.
Dr. Bobber, aka Dr. Boob. I hope they take all your credentials, license, all of that. I hope they take it. I hope you lose your job. I hope so. And James, Stephen, and Jessica, you bastards.
Hmm.
I hope you never get another private investigator gig ever again in your life. And James, you ought to be ashamed of yourself because it makes sense that you used to be a cop. Never mind.
Cover ups. Uh, you want to add thing about Dr. Bober that was kind of funny. Dr. Bober, or Boob as you call,
Boo.
was also the chief medical officer for Odyssey Behavioral Health and the medical director of Life Skills South Florida Outpatient LLC. Very good. His first title is very equivalent to what I get out when I left the military doing. But he had two of these. That's some shit you do not fucking. It makes no sense to me. Why did I don't know. I,
You know
basically, the
why?
only reason
You know what? That's
why.
where the Rock Nation money went at.
But this, all right. If I put myself in the same situation right quick, the only reason I'm even thinking remotely to do something weird like this, if I know I'm getting ready to retire and I just need that little yacht to sail around the
Retirement, the
world.
nest egg, the to sit
That
on
would
for
be the
retirement.
only thing I would need. And that would be the only risk. I'm like, hey, I'm not gonna use this license again. I'm getting ready to retire. That would be the only thing. But he had two very well paid jobs for that is weird to me. Cause I'm like, we talking in the millions.
And
For
if
me,
this is any of them, I don't know
oh, the
which one
picture.
is him that I'm looking at because they don't give. I should look up a picture of him. But okay, that's Jessica.
Oh, they don't describe who's who.
Everybody in the plain clothes is So I'm thinking Dr. Boober was the dude, the short, fat white guy in the
Oh,
first
the
picture.
jacket with the jacket.
Yeah,
I I wish they would say who is who in this.
I know. That's the unfortunate part. Oh, y'all. So we looking at pictures. All right, when we come back to this case, because we gotta come back. This is just
All right. If I look, I was gonna say if I run my stereotype meter on this, I could kind of think I know who is who.
so. All right, like we gonna close this
Okay.
conversation off on
Okay.
this, and then we'll get back. We gonna find out who he actually is by the time we come back to see if
All
your stereotype reader is a meter is accurate. Which
okay.
one?
No, we can close it out. I didn't need
No,
to
I want to know. I want to go close it out with the guesses. I already told them my
Oh, all
guess.
right. Guesses. I do kind of agree, but I can't really see what he's wearing. But Dr. Bober probably is the short Caucasian male wearing the glasses. I do think the caddy guy is the taller white male with the MAGA sunglasses on.
Right.
Fondo, based upon the name, is the dude with the Nike polo on to the right side.
All
Because if you
right.
scroll down to the next picture, I think that is Miss Caddy
Yeah,
that
that's
with the
her.
striped shirt
That's
that's
Jessica.
putting Jessica. I mean, not Jessica. I mean, Demore into the back of
Yeah.
a Ford F-150. That's
Yeah.
my stereotype meter. That's my
Okay.
stereotype meter.
So yeah, mine is about the same. I feel like okay. So I
Wait, you
just want to make sure I got the right. Okay. So yeah, it's up in the air with the two other dudes, like the dude in the blue shirt, and the other dude with the Nike polo shirt. I feel like I don't know. Now the dude with the blue shirt is giving me Jessica's husband.
the dude with the blue shirt is giving the taller guy next to the
Yeah,
police
standing
car.
besides the boob.
Yes, that's what I think. Yeah, that's the
Yeah,
hus.
that's
He has the
giving me
glass. He
her.
has the glasses. He has the
Yeah, he's giving
stereotypical.
me her
I
husband.
shoot guns. I
Yeah,
do security shit. Glasses. He has that to
but
me.
the other dude is giving me cop, ex cop,
The
which would be
dude
the
with
right order and things.
the other guy with the glasses.
The other guy with the Nike polo one.
Yeah, that's
He's
Fondo.
giving, yeah,
That's Fondo.
he's giving me ex cop. I know exactly who I'm pointing at.
Okay, yep.
I'm just not giving
I'm
out
making
all the
sure we
names.
yeah. So we agree then. We do basically agree that everybody is everybody in this picture with Demori and
But
the two.
now the event coming back now is that we're gonna find out who each in the world. We don't need to find out Jessica. We need to find out the boob and which one is Fondo and which one is Cad. I'm
Okay,
Caddy.
I used
Those
all
are
my
the three
clues.
that we gotta research and find out who's who.
I
But
dot, I dotted it.
if if your meter is correct, then that means that I got a meter too, because these are the people that I just imagine. These are the palm color people that they give me the stereotype. And the blue shirt is definitely giving me like her type to be her husband. Like that's my husband. It's my husband. He's very proud of him. He's very proud of him. Anyway, so all right, it's time to crack down to these love notes. Listen, she just giving me like she's proud of him. That's my husband. All right, you got to make up a rhyme.
Yeah, I do.
Okay, hold on. So let me do this real quick. I'm gonna do this, and you go do what you need to do. Anyway, it's time to get to these love notes. But before I get to the love notes, I want to get to the live love and the replay love because I love y'all too, man. I love all of y'all equally. It's just my audience with these love notes is a little different. So I want to show them some love. I'm trying to figure out how I'm gonna show my love for Rumble and the radio station too, because they either and maybe I don't know, maybe the website. I don't know. But I'm trying to figure out how I'm gonna squeeze all of that into the conversation. But for right now, we're just doing the love notes. But to anybody watching live, I appreciate you guys so much. Thank you for the love and support. And you guys are amazing. But now it's time to get to the love notes. The love notes, you could say they're love. This is a love letter I'm writing to my listening audience. I love them. and I appreciate them so much. And I'm just grateful and thankful to have them be a part of my life. Thank you to the ones that return. I see you and I love you. That's why I do this every night. So let's get to these love notes. Let me pull Doc back in the building because I like when he here so I could talk my smack versus me talk my schmack when he's not here. Okay, there we go. There we go. There we go. Hi, Doc, baby. Just want to talk a little schmack. So it is time for the love notes. I told you what the love notes are. It is my love to the people that listen to this podcast and enjoy this podcast. I used to call it love, Doc used to call it show notes, was never gonna call it that. Was never ever gonna call it that. And then we used to bicker and go back and forth, and eventually we came to the compromise that we would call it love notes. And it's the best thing that we ever did because I love it. I love the way it sounds. I'm looking for a theme song that sounds kind of sort of like the Love Boat, but it says the love notes. Gotta be jazzy. Gotta make me want to give you some jazz hands. You feel me? Gotta be that kind of song. But just to let y'all know, I am looking for my love notes theme song. But anyway, Doc also said I had a stack of papers the size of a composition notebooks. I didn't. I did not. It was a lot of papers and a clipboard. But in all fairness, it was a lot of cities, states, countries, and territories on those papers. And I was just starting to figure things out. I, I started working this puzzle though, but I just was starting to figure things out. And Doc was running his mouth talk about I got a stack of papers the size of a composition notebooks. Do you know that he used to bring props? Props! The audacity. The audacity. Anyway, we don't do that anymore. We've gone green. We do this and I love it. It's fun. Yeah, let's go. Let's get it. Through checking out the podcast. You guys are amazing. Today I went to check, the digits, the data, and I saw that a few of the countries have returned once again, and I love you for the returns. Thank you for coming and listening to what we got to say. I hope you enjoying this case because this one is, like I said, a dark comedy. It's a comedy because this lady is the worst villain in the history of villains. It's a dark comedy. It really is. But anyway, yeah, thank you all for tuning in. I appreciate y'all so much. You guys make me happy. Make me so happy. Let me see what we got. What we got here. What we got here. Oh, oh Lord. All right, let me prepare my cheeks. It be hurting sometimes on a Wednesday. Doc has said top flight, catch the vibes. I bet Demore and Javon Faith song is "Who Can I Run To by Escape?" Cause who can she trust? Or it's the song "Run" by Ghostface. Run, cause it's crazy. like, I love that song. Personal ties, but I love that song still to this day.
Okay.
I know some people that know. I mean, I know some people whose hands was tied to that song, so it's always one of my favorites. Anyway, Doc has said, worldwide, I salute and thank Dr. Burial for doing her job. Yes, amen to you, sister. Amen to you. You get all my praises. Need more folks like that. Amen. Hallelujah. Amen. Hallelujah. Listen, I go to her any day. They need to hire her in place of Dr. Boo. They do. They need her. She's the right kind of doctor. Dr. Boob, I don't know what he got going on. He's a boob. Doc has said, hit that like button, tune in, live show, radio show, get the app, listen. Yeah, yeah, yeah. My name is Cat Lee Wu, and I approve this message. Oh, yeah, yeah, I do. I approve this message. I'm getting better with being on cue for the, yeah. I approve this message. Great message. Thank you, Doc. I approve this. Oh, and you gave me a bling. Thank you. Because this lady
You're
is a
welcome.
nutcase. She need help. Somebody need to tie her to strap her to a bed and diagnose
She
her.
that is for real. Somebody does need to diagnose her. Because the one thing thus far, I still don't know what's full justification about everything you're doing. Is it really because he's the hard R? Is it really because you didn't raise her? Is it really because you just don't want them together? Is it really because what is it really? Are you jealous of her life?
I think it's a combination of all things. None of the men she had loved her. Look, she how many husbands did she have? I think like two or three,
But that's the
maybe
thing.
four.
What is her like? What look, you keep trying to Baker rack her. What's going on in your head?
Right. You done went and done all kinds of dirty work to get you where you at right now. So you know how mine can't be all the way right. It can't be. Not in the industry she in. And not with the things that have been said about her as far as being a rat and all of that stuff. Nah, like I think the lady been gone, but I think right now is she getting older, her daughter's getting older, she's starting her life without her. I think it's all of those things. All of the things that you said, I think it's a combination of every single solitary thing. Because this case is telling me that it's every single solitary thing, including the hard R. That just play. That's
That is
like
not
a minute piece in the puzzle. That play a part, though. And it's
yeah.
hard R loves her. Like, I had a hard R a couple of times in my life, and they wasn't shit. Listen, that's how it does it, right?
Okay. But I didn't think
They
about that.
wasn't shit.
It's like revenge because you were scorned by other.
Hard R's. Yes. They wasn't shit. Yes.
Damn.
They wasn't shit. I had a couple of hard R's before. This is why I don't like them. Because they wasn't shit. They ran all over top of me. That's probably how she kept getting locked up and stuff.
I don't know, but that's
They
wild.
wasn't shit. Then I had to leave my baby behind. Now I feel guilty. I want to be back in her life, but she got this hard R around her. And he been around the other family members, so he know that I really wasn't around. So he know a lot. And that's the other thing. Javon can see right through her. That's why she don't like her. That's why she don't like her. Cause he like, bitch, I've been around. I've been around longer than you.
Javon saying that to her,
Yeah,
which is technically true because he was around since high school. You weren't nowhere to be found and seen.
bitch, I've been around longer than you. And you come around here causing all this commotion and problems. Man, how we good? We locked in. How dare
Okay.
you, you old raggedy bitch? I'm sorry. I don't.
I don't think you'd be calling your girl mama raggedy bitch, but
If she keep trying to get me locked up, she's a raggedy bitch.
damn.
She tried to get me. She got me locked up. Said I kidnapped my own woman. who obviously was having a good time
Yeah, yeah, you're right.
at
That's
Pinto Farms. You feel me? Looked like they was having a good time to me. I want to go to Pinto Farms now. Um, you got me locked up, and then you go to the. We just read it. You go to the prosecutor and try to get her, and you email her from your rock, you evil raggedy bitch. Yeah, she all the names in the world, and she deserve it. Fuck that. If your girl mama is acting anything like this, I'm the one woman on this planet that's gonna say fuck that, because it's some shit that y'all men be taking sometimes, and I be like, nah, y'all, nah. Like, may he rest in peace. One of my, I can't even add him to cattails. I'm gonna just add him to this real quick because he was a good dude. One of the one I've had a few loves in my life. One in particular, how I met him was a girl was kicking him while he was walking away from her, kicking him in the back. And he could have beat her up. He could have. But he didn't. He just kept on going. And I remember thinking about him like, damn, he a solid dude because he didn't, you know what I mean? He ain't hit her back, right? Wound up loving that dude for many, many years. Gave me my first real solid Valentine's Day. Took very good care of me. Was a very good dude to me. I felt like a queen. And being as though they owned the building that they lived in, and we was in the top apartment and shit. I was on my high horse. I was like, but I felt like a queen. But it's some men, y'all take a lot of stuff, and I'm like, he's a good man, but at the same time, turn around and smack that bitch, cause she deserve it.
mm,
You doing shit like this, like trying to get me arrested for no reason at all, just because you don't want me to be with your daughter and you're an evil bitch and you jealous and you got a lot of you living with a lot of regrets and shit like that.
mhm.
But you're trying to take my livelihood. Because what if I do get arrested and they do hold me on them charges? Now it's gonna be hard for me to get business.
Mhm.
I'm a business owner. You're messing with my livelihood.
Yeah,
So I feel like he has the right to call her a raggedy bitch. That's the least
that
of
is
the
the least.
things I feel like he has the right to
The
do
way
right
you
now.
described it, the least thing that he can do is just call her a name. Then I can
Yeah,
respect
because he could backhand that bitch. Bitch.
it.
Raggedy bitch is cool. Just call her raggedy bitch just to get the stress, a little bit of the stress off your chest. A little bit. You know, stress is the number one killer of melanated people.
Yeah.
Call her raggedy bitch. Get it off your chest so this won't be a thing. Okay? You got my permission. I'm quite sure you got Demori permission too. Cause she probably calling her a raggedy bitch. Like, you raggedy bitch. God damn. But anyway. So she's a raggedy bitch. Like, what the fuck? Anyway, all right. I'm not going. She just get under my skin. Oh, horrible villain you. Anyway, join the conversation. You can always do that by calling in, text message, or dropping a comment. You call in on air, you'll be live on air. You text message, I will read it live on air. If you drop a comment, it'll be live on air and it'll come up on the screen. So that's what we do over here. Just know this, and I want to keep reiterating. There are a million. Choose one. Choose one. That's it. Choose one. Hit me up. Um, Two of which are contact at ambitiouslyent and ambitiouslythepodcast@gmail.com. Check out our website. I've been working this you need to go on over there to that website. I've been working on it. It's looking good. I'm liking how it's the puzzle is. Ooh, I love it. It's looking good. Did some work on it today, so I can tell you it work good. It's looking good. But yeah, go over there to the website. Check out our website. I'm still working on it, by the way, but it's looking good. www.ambitiouslyent.com, www.ambitiouslyent.com. Yeah, go on over there. And while you're over there, join our coffee community so we can have salacious, titillating, and taboo conversations. And also, I can fucking cuss whenever the fuck I feel like. I'm tired of this censorship shit. If I want to call Desiree a raggedy bitch, I should be able to do it freely. Freedom of speech. A raggedy bitch is a raggedy bitch. A spade is a spade. It's shit. Damn it. Raggedy bitch. She get on my nerves. I don't even know her in person, but she get on my nerves. She do. Why is she like this? Why? Listen, like to us. Give it, give it, give it. We need it. Want more of it. I'm tired of this raggedy bitch, Doc. I want to fight her. I know she got a bodyguard, so that's not going to happen, but I want to fight her. Big shout out to DJ Rukazy for being the most amazing DJ that I know. Make sure you go over to our website. Listen, I don't even got that footage yet, but it's coming because I'm tired of telling you this shit too. Go over to our website, www.ambitiouslyent.com. Scroll over to where it says radio, and then his little button will pop up. Hit that button, go over there, check him out, and it tells you how to get in contact with him too. You might want to hire that man. That man is nice. Don't sleep on him. And when he say we will be here forever, and we will,
Forever.
and ever and ever and ever and ever, we will be here forever. You understand that? That's what that man said. That's my boy, y'all. Big shout out to DJ Rukazy. And let us know how you feel about the mixes that he provides us with every week. Usually they are on the radio station before I play them on the show, but because the clock wheel is clocking, you never know what's gonna play. So it's always good to come over here and check out Fire Fridays. So you can get a gist of what it sounds like and then go over there and listen to the whole entire thing because it's over there. It's over there. I promise you it's over there. Go on over there. Hold on.
Ambitiously Radio, where the culture will always live. 24/7 broadcasting. www.ambitiouslyent.com/radio.
That's where you need to go at. I'm just saying. Get on over there. Get on the good foot. But that's what I gotta say about get your ass over there. And don't forget to check out www.laboraleebookkeeping.com, www.laboraleebookkeeping.com. We deal with businesses of all sizes, small, medium, and large. We handle it. We keep your affairs in order. Listen, go on over there. I don't have that on the well, I have it on the screen, but I don't have that. Listen, things are changing around here. And the more I go, the more I'll be like, time to change that. So it will be in the description from now on, actually. So y'all know. Actually, I found out a way to condense it. That's why it's not in the description because I hate when it's a million links. And somebody's district like I'm a fan of certain YouTubers and certain people, and I follow people, and I don't be wanting them to have too many links. Like, all right, well, which one? I'm gonna have one that take you to everything, and then you can choose where you want to go at that point. I don't know what else to tell you, but anyway, yeah, that's that. Okay, it's time for me to tell you because it's Wednesday. We got adulting to do, and I ain't do it early because it was hot. That's how. Oh, and Doc, by the way, I finally got the alert that the storm is coming.
Oh,
Yeah.
well, be safe. Prep up. They still don't know exactly where, but sometime
Yeah.
next week.
And you could kind of tell a little bit by how the weather is acting. Like today, we had thunderstorms all day. You feel me? Like off and on, but all day. You feel me? So you could kind of tell when it's coming. It's coming. Take cover, everybody.
I don't think it's that serious because we do have a high pressure zone that's over the east coast, between, well, above your area and technically slightly below my area, and it's pushing it out, so it may curve.
Okay.
So,
Just in case, take cover, everybody.
just in case, like, I've been through this enough, so yeah.
I have to. I'm just being dramatic. Take cover, everybody. Anyway, so
Cool.
it's time for me to say the things that I need to say because it's very important. Actually, I do need to dab a little bit today. Um, it's important that I say these things, man. These things keep us good. They keep us safe. They keep us happy. They accomplish. They keep you informed. They accomplish their goals. So the first thing I'm gonna say is mind your business. Everybody's business is not your business, boo. It's not. But on Media Mondays it is. If it make the gab beat, it make the gab beat, and I'm telling it, and I hope y'all listening, cause I'm nosy, and I want y'all to be nosy with me, child. That's all I'm saying. Dang, I feel like that lady on the living in living color that be hanging out the window. What's her name? Damn, I'm gonna think about it. But the character their sister played, you know who I'm talking about.
But you ain't hear from me. No, but you ain't hearing from me.
But you ain't hear from me. But yeah, you know, on Media Mondays, you definitely hearing it from me. But I feel like her right now. That's crazy. Uh, tap in. I try not to tell people's business, but sometimes that's what I really feel like her, because sometimes it's warranted, but never intentional. So you ain't hear that from me. You ain't hear from me. Um, the wiretap, I definitely is very much intentional, very much warranted, very much intentional. I'm definitely, if you got a court case and I can pull it, and you're depraved, you're disgusting, you're foul, you're horrendous, you're heinous, you're sinister, you're diabolical, Desiree. You are so fucking diabolical. If you're the worst villain on the planet, I don't even. Dirty, nasty,
Right.
filthy, dumb, stupid, idiot. All right, Doc, go ahead. I'm sorry. I just need to get it off my
Uh,
chest.
Desiree is wicked. The people that
Mm-hmm.
assisted her are immoral.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody involved is contaminated.
Mm-hmm.
If you have to deal with a situation that involves the police and you think you were going for a job that for your landscaping business, there's the police and everybody around you, that's menacing. Um, what potentially is going to happen to her is going to be malicious. And I, in simple as this, it's your mom and she's doing this to you for the course of your life. This is
Mm.
insidious.
Insidious. Listen, all she gotta do is paint her skin green, get a black dress, a black hat.
Wicked witch. Okay, I got you.
Hmm. She'll be the wicked witch of the East, West, North, and South
Like, nah, I don't
of
think she would
all
pay
of
the.
them.
I don't think she would pay the spin green because she don't want to be a hard E end
But she don't really gotta
green.
do that anyway. Look at her. She looked like the witch.
No, but I was about the color of the skin with the ER, but I said she'll be a hard EN green. You
Mm.
greener. You greener.
And I don't know if she can handle that. But she don't even got to paint her skin. She could just put on the outfit. She already looked like the okay, whatever. She already looked like the Wicked Witch. Anyway, but if you any of those things, and I could pull your case, um, and it's interesting enough for me to talk about it. I'm gonna talk about it. Doc gonna join me. He gonna join in. He gonna be right here with me. I'm sorry that I pulled you into this, sir.
I'm with the shit.
It's all
I'm with
my
the shit.
fault.
It's heavily entertainment,
Mm,
very interesting, but I'm with the shit because I'm like, really though?
yeah, but I pulled Doc in. He can't get out now. He's stuck here.
This This is an extremely peculiar case though to me because I'm still like, what the fuck is really going on here? But
All right. Oh my gosh. Anyway, I'm reading it. Wet and Wired, that's more me and Doc's business because we feel like it's only fair that y'all learn a little bit about us. Mm, but we use those as debriefers. Okay, sometimes we have to debrief ourselves from these type of activities. And then I already told y'all what's going on with Cat. So I'm not going to keep telling y'all that I kept messing up the name, but y'all know why now. Um, no, can't hide the secret any longer. But when it does come, after I get this next session out, when it does come, I'm just gonna say, shut the fuck up. That's all I'm gonna say that because the only way they're gonna know it's you is if you get in the chat, if you get in my anywhere on my because even if you get in my DM, my inbox, my what I don't even know, I guess it's DM on TikTok, wherever I go, and you get in them too, I'm gonna screenshot the shit. And then I'm expose you because you shouldn't. Don't even DM me about it. They ain't know your name. They ain't know I was talking about you. Leave me the fuck alone. You gone for a reason. Let me tell my little story. They didn't know it was you till you ran your mouth. Now they do, stupid ass. And what you said, Doc? I can't even hear you. You was
Oh, so
gone.
hit dog will holler.
Yeah. Holla, bitch. Shut up, you dog. Shut your mouth. Pup. You fucking with the right cat now. hmm Shut your mouth. Had to do with my cat Spice used to do to my dog Almo. She used to fuck him up. Don't make me do it. But other than that, mind your business. Safe way to live your life. Very safe way to live your life. Um, love your babies, hug your babies, adore your babies. Just tell your babies that they are the GOAT, the greatest of all times. They need that encouragement. It is your job as the freaking parent to do that. You want them to turn out successful. You want them to be great. You want them to be amazing. Then stop beating them down and uplift them so that they can be all of these things. It's your job. Shit. I'm tired of telling y'all that. If they want to work for NASA, tell them to be the best astronaut, engineer, receptionist, janitor, secretary, or whatever the hell else they do over there. And that's, I don't know. I don't know. What I do know is get yourself a telescope, a good one, high net geo, a good one. It comes with lenses, scopes, beams, and all that good stuff. Even in that, if you go to them, um, requires a little assembly. Take it outside, discover some shit. A comet, an asteroid, a meteor. I don't know. I hope all these things is going past you, not coming towards you. It's frightening just the thought of it. Um, a planet that they say is not a planet no more, but fuck them. It's always a planet, in my opinion. As long as I had to build a solar system, it's a fucking planet. A UFO. But here's the thing: this message is not necessarily for use for the people that's gonna beam you up and probe you. Skip my house. I don't want to go unless you have another planet that I can survive and maintain and breathe in. That's way better than this planet. I'll go. But other than that, I don't beam me up, don't probe me, don't not or beam me down because I'm still confused. I don't know. But don't do either one of those. If you need somebody really bad, I got a neighbor across the street. She's ripe and plump and ready for the taking. Just don't come here. Okay? Okay. Yeah, I'm auctioning her off. She's plump, she's right, she's ready for the taking. She gotta go. Damn it. If they want to work for NASCAR, tell them to be the best NASCAR driver, pit boss, pit crew member, commentator, engineer, because they have those over there. I don't know what else they do over there at NASCAR, but what I do know is that they have a need for speed. And at one point in time, the muscle car was king. And in my opinion, the muscle car is always king. You know what I'm saying? Put the pedal to the metal. They was not talking about this fiberglass bullshit that y'all driving right now. They was talking about those kind of cars. And I love them for it. But whatever the case may be, whatever it is that they want to do, support them, have their back, be there for them. It's your job, man. It's your job. It's your freaking job. I hate that I even got to tell you that that's your job, man. I take my job very serious, obviously. Very, very serious as a parent. She'd be like, I'd be like, have a good day. She'd be like, no. I'd be like, you're going to have one anyway. That's the kind of parent I am. Right? I don't give a fuck about you. No, you're going to have a great day. Anyway, it's time for your fair warning.
The following moments may contain explicit language.
No, maybe. No, might. It's definitely going to fucking have some explicit language. I just was being polite by saying maybe or might. You feel me? Listen. Stay in your fucking lane. Your lane, my lane, not the same. Your lane is all the way the hell over there. My lane is all the way the fuck over there. Stay in your lane. Stay in your shit. You jump in my lane, you're gonna get something that you do not want. And I can promise you, this is not a threat. This is a fucking promise. You're gonna get you gonna don't break the glass, don't push the button. You're gonna get hurt if you do. I promise you. Child, she is not nice. She is not sweet. She is not kind. She is not none of that. She ready to rip your head off. Leave her alone. Stay in your lane. You don't want her. You want her. She's nice and kind and cuddly. Yes, she is. Yes, she is. You want her. Plus, when you get her, hold on, let me get it right. When you get her, you get a 2-for-1 special. Best 2-for-1 special on the planet. AU Big Purr. AU Big Purr. Bitches. And with that being said, I'm going to say that my name is Kat Lee, and I approve of this message. I do. I do. Hold on. We got to get that bling up there, and we got to get this bling right here. Because it's bling bling, bitch. Yeah. Yeah. I approve all of that. Everything I just said, I approve that. Just stay in your fucking lane. Because what usually happens when you jump into other people's lanes is a collision. Who the fuck needs that? I don't need that for me. I don't need that for Doc. I don't need that for you. We don't need that for we should just stay in your fucking lane. And everything's copacetic. Listen, Doc, I've been trying. Listen, first let me start by saying pick and choose your battles wisely. Every battle is not a battle for you to fight. And some battles is just ridiculous, right? Not going to go out all the way in on the rest of his crash out crew, but I am going to go in on this bitch today because the fact that you asking for proof that Dave Free is that man's that is not the kid's daddy is crazy. The amount of things that you asking UMG to provide, making sure that like you asking for a lot of shit, you stupid bitch. And you are obviously not picking and choosing your battles. And like Doc be trying to get me to take it easy on your stupid ass. But you make it so fucking impossible for
Something
me to
must have
do
happened that I'm not aware of, but I'm sorry. Continue.
the things that him and his attorneys asked UMG to provide for this case. The things that they want. One of which is fraternity of his children. He wants to prove that when he said that because okay, let me just do this real quick. Initially what happens is in order to say all the things that you're saying that Kendrick did and UMG did, you would have to prove that that happened with you and Pusha T, you and Meek Mill. You have to prove that what they did, what you're alleging that they did for Kendrick, they did for you. That's one. So that's going to come out. That's one.
Mm-hmm.
But then you will also have to prove that you did not commit defamation
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
by saying that man's kids was not his. How do you do that? You need a fraternity test. So he
Put
trying to throw some shit in there so that they can't use that against him in the court of law. Well, you said he said that about you, but you said that about him. Basically, that's what he's trying to do. So, no, Doc, I'm not gonna take it easy on this fucktard.
100% don't. Only because this has pissed me off about what hip hop is and what it means to me, and it's getting worse because I'm like, it's not that. But go, do whatever you got to do, Cat.
If he
Cat Lee
can
Woo.
sue and win for this shit, that changes the whole game entirely. Because that means now that sets a precedent. Like, oh, I ain't like what you said. I'm suing you in all rap battles, and
And
that's
this is why
crazy.
I'm not liking this no more. I didn't like when they try to use lyrics in court. Because what happened to people? What happened to Clint Eastwood? What happened to whoever that plays the bad guy in a movie? Is that a potential? Do whatever you got to do. Cat Lee Woo. He needs to protect his neck. Let's go.
Man, protect your fucking neck, bitch. This fucktard. He's the fucktard I believe that he was. I try to give him the benefit of the fucking doubt, but it's just impossible. He keep doing shit, making it fucking impossible for me to fucking leave him alone. Now I gave you the blueprint, bitch, but you're obviously misreading the fucking plans. I can't help you no more. I can't. I barely was helping you in the first place, but now I really can't help you now. You're a liar. You lied. You lied, but you been proved that you was a liar, you stupid hoe. You been. This is why the man was in the song like you lied. You lied. You, this is why Kendrick did what he did to your funky ass. Cause you stupid as fuck. And in order to get, and then I somewhere in the back of my mind too, I feel like you go after you get what records you think you're gonna get, because I don't see how UMG could possibly have the medical the DNA testing records. That's not in their power. But after all of this, really, you trying to find a way to fix the things that you've done so that you could possibly win. And two, I also think that you looking for ammo that you couldn't get from the streets.
Because you don't belong there.
And he couldn't get it from the streets. They got over when you, they took your money and they ran because you couldn't get nobody to talk about Kendrick, right?
What did I
And
miss?
so, how do you get it now? The only other option is to go to the record company to try to get the information. So maybe you could make a comeback because he done fucked your whole career all the way up. You're fucked. You're shit faced. You're foobar. You're all of that shit. you're fucked. So that's my assessment of the situation. But I will say you lied. You said you studied hip hop, you studied rap battles. Well, if you did study those things, then you would know fucktard petty boots that Mobb Deep said that there's a war going on outside and that no man, not even you, baby Caligula, is safe from. They said, little boots, you could, oh, you little bitch. Oh, he make me sick, y'all. He make me so sick. I can't even finish. I'm glad. Mama say, Mama say, Mama say. Mama say,
Everybody.
Mama. But what they said is that there's a war going on outside, and your dumb ass ain't focused on the war. You worry you fucking started battles that you cannot win, you stupid bitch. You're dying. Kendrick killed you, brought you back to life, killed you again, and now you're dying again. Brought you back to life again, and now you're dying again. You're dead. Just let it go. I told you what to do. Jump into real estate or some shit. People will buy buildings from you. They will. Buy some companies. Some companies that do something that actually can move some money. And then maybe, I don't know, but anything but rapping, that's there for you. Your rap career is over. Like I said, you could go back into acting, but you're never going to be an A-lister. You'll be B minus, C, at this point, D-ish.
You know what's sad?
Lister.
Even as a rapper, he didn't be a ghostwriter because he had ghostwriters.
No, he can't be a ghostwriter. Because then that will require him putting his name on track. And as soon as people find out, there goes the downloads. No, he can't do none of that. He got to go into real estate. He could try acting because I don't think he's tarnished too much there. Because he's just like, guys, I was just acting. You know what I'm saying? But
You said that.
rapping is not where it's at for you, honey bun. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. Mama say, mama kusa. Be you. Be authentically you. That's his problem. That was part of his problem. He didn't know who he was, so he couldn't be authentically you. Huh? Be authentically you. Be genuinely you. Be amazingly you. Just be you, baby. And even if they do say that they hate the way that you walk, the way that you talk, and the way that you dress, two things you can't change. Can't change the way you walk. I wouldn't change the way I dress because I just like to be the best dressed weirdo ever. In my opinion. But the talking shit, you could stop that shit. Stop making up fake accents. Stop talking in court and asking for stupid shit in court. Stop doing all that shit. Just stop it. You can stop that. And then remember, what they eat don't make you shit, and what you eat don't make them shit either. I'm trying to figure out what's going on with my little light over here. It's blinking. Okay, okay, girl. Um, listen, you can't make anybody happy. You can spread your happiness, because I don't want to say sprinkle your happy juice. That sounds a little nasty, and I was saying that a little bit for a little bit. You can you can spread your happiness to others, and if they accept it, fine and cool. If they do not, tell them get the hell out your face, man. Because happiness starts within. That's the only way you really ever truly gonna be happy is if you work on the inside of you and not the outer side. Um, listen, you came in this world by yourself, you're gonna leave by yourself, even if you are a twin, except for certain circumstances. But I'm not a doctor, so I won't speak on it. And that's that. Let's no matter how much you try to fix it, make it right, make like tweak it, try to. I mean, you're not going to because they'll find something else to pick and nitpick about. So my motto to that is fuck that shit. Fuck that shit. You not happy, then fuck it. I don't give a fuck. Um, and then you know what I always say, and what the old saying says, misery loves company. And I'll tell that bitch, you don't want to hang out with her. I tell her all the time, bitch, go on now. Go on. I don't want no parts of that. Take your ass over there, get the fuck away from me with your miserable ass. Stay the fuck away from it. Thank you. Have a nice day. That's what I tell her. Dream big. Dream so big that your dreams exceed the universe. And fuck what they say. They can't tell you it can't happen. You put your heart and your mind into it, it will happen. Fuck them. Fuck them. But once you realize and visualize that what that dream is, like, and really figure out what it is, plan and execute, because the only way it's gonna happen is if you put the hard work and effort in, baby. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. I'm trying to give you words of encouragement because we all need them. You feel me? That's how I feel anyway. Anyway, Doc, baby,
Okay.
thank you for another lovely evening of As the World Turns in Desiree and Rock Nation's world. It was very interesting, intriguing, diabolical, disgusting.
Yeah. Thank
We
you for that.
discovered that Desiree is the worst villain on the planet. She don't even know how to be a villain. She don't know how to do that right. I think that's what she don't know how to do the job that she set forth to do, being a villain. She doesn't know how to be a proper villain. And I hate that for her, but I love that for Demori.
Yeah, I would agree. Well, thank you for having me. I fully agree. I do think there's something that overrides her mind about. I'm still somewhere on the long lines of the absent parent issue and jealousy. But you see jealousy one way, I see jealousy a different way. It's something
I
between those
see
two things. It's
moms
like
be jealous of their daughter a lot, and they be
I
in different
I've
ways.
said that and got cursed out about some shit like that before.
But they do. It's the
I've
truth.
said that in real life and I got cursed out by
But
both.
that's because they were in denial. But what I'm saying is moms be jealous of their daughter sometimes, and it comes in different forms. So
And this is a
It could
completely
be
different
like,
form.
I'm jealous of her looks. Oh, she has the body I always wish I always had. Oh my gosh, she has the personality that I never had. Mine sucks. Hers is amazing. Oh my gosh, look at her face. Look at her hair. She has way long. I never had that length of hair. My Look at her career. She's doing an excellent job. Like, it's so many forms of jealousy. Look at her man. She got that hard R.
I don't know if she like. You said she didn't like that though, because they even
Nah,
like.
the one she had wasn't shit. That's what I said.
Oh, but she got a good one.
And she got a good one.
Okay,
But because
but
he a hard R, she could use that to her advantage. Get away from that hard R. But he's good to her. He loves her. He I'm jealousy is a broad range. Yes, mothers are jealous of their daughters all the time.
I already said what I said before, and this has happened before, and I was like, "Whoa!" And I respect that you at least said that's denial, because in my head I'm like, "Y'all both denying some shit." But anyway, the
Yeah.
mother career is awesome in theory. You
It
are the
is.
CEO, but then your daughter is just doing stuff that's just making her happy.
And even if you got the career, it doesn't mean shit if you're not happy. All the
I
money
would
in the
love
world don't mean shit if you're not happy.
true, and I would love to see if she had as much as she's trying to get her daughter locked up, Baker acted, all these mental health shit. Maybe, ma'am, step back. Do you have a therapist? Have you talked to someone? Do you need
And
help?
that's the problem. No, she has not done any of those things. She hire them. She hire them to do her dirty work, but she don't talk
Look,
to them.
look, she should hire the right woman. Be like, hold up, you want me to do this for you for your? What's going on with you? That
She
would be a
hire.
better.
Yeah, but she not going to do that because her power,
And it's corrupting. But all right,
her
it's it's
power.
uh it's
Yeah, I know what time I'm looking at the time. I got one,
well, I
two,
wasn't ashamed to rush you. I'm just saying because look,
four
there's
monitors with the time on it. It's just
there's so much about it
I
though.
can
That's the
never
thing.
keep track of when I can cuss, but I know what the time look like when it's time to end the show. But yeah, that lady, it's definitely some jealousy issues there, and it's because all her hard R's weren't shit. But anyway, with that being said, we got to get up out of here. I want y'all to stay safe, stay out of trouble. But if you do get in trouble, just have a good lawyer on hand, so it could be an easy transition. This whole,
Mhm.
I'm hoping that's some good. But stay safe, stay out of trouble, get a good lawyer. Enjoy the rest of your evening. I don't know what you have planned, but I hope it's some good stuff. And man, we love y'all, and we gotta get up out of here, man, because Desiree is crazy and she out here just doing nutty shit. But anyway, good night. I love y'all. Bye.
Oh,